Welcome back once again to Powell High School. Ball tip controlled by Oak Ridge, and we are underway here at the Powell High School gym. Lady Wildcats and the Lady Panthers, young team. The Wildcats are starting Bella Boone. Bella hasn't played in the first 3 ball games. She starts for the Lady Wildcats, and when we get a chance, we'll run down the starting lineups. Here's Jenna Johnson, little 5-footers up, no good. Bella has the rebound, can't control it, taken away by the Powell Lady Panthers. Mark, while you have the opportunity, why don't you run down the starting lineups?
Thank you very much, David. Starting for the Lady Wildcats, as their shot is up, no good by number 32 for them. That is Izzy Wiles. Their starters are Daisy Gentry, Elena Schroeder, Anna White, Izzy Wiles, and Peyton Richmond. For starting for the Lady Wildcats, they'll come out with Demetra Strickland, Ulisa Mitchell, Janiyah Pippins, Bella Boone, and Jenna Johnson.
Here come the Lady Panthers down the floor. Neither team has scored. Lady Wildcats have had a couple opportunities, unable to get the shot in. Lady Wildcats working hard defensively. Should be a 5-second call on number 22. They didn't call it. Now he starts whistling it, and it'll be Powell setting up their offense. Like I said, we didn't really have much time to get organized here, as we're going to have a reach-in foul, although it looked more like a travel or a jump ball, but they're going to call the foul against Oak Ridge. You remember this one, I know, Mark, last year. This is where Jenna Johnson tore her ACL. It was on that side. I told Jenna before the ball game, watch out for that wall over there. Missed shot by Powell. Here come the Lady Wildcats down the floor. For the basketball will come one of the freshman starters. That'll be Ulisa Mitchell. She's 5'8". As I mentioned, she's a freshman. Jenna has it at the free throw line, pulls up, shoots good, and she's fouled. Count the bucket. Jenna will go to the free throw line. She'll have one shot. It's great to have Jenna back. It'll even be better, Mark, when Zayana Stewart is able to come back. She actually tore her ACL during the first part of the summer and has had surgery. Jenna's free throw is no good, rebounded by Powell. Here come the Lady Panthers down the floor in a 2-0 ball game. They work the ball across the line and set up their offense, kicking it out for a 3. They won't take the shot, as I struggle to find all the rosters out on the table here. Powell basketball, good defense by Oak Ridge. They work the ball to the left corner with a basketball, number 30 for them. She works the ball to the right side. Unable to shoot, she falls down, shoots up 3, good. Powell takes the lead on a bucket by number 32 for them, and that is Izzy Wiles. Oak Ridge down by a point. The Wildcats turn the ball over. Here they come down the floor, coast to coast with it. Here's the shot, is up, no good. One thing that I wanted to talk about here, and I was talking with the athletic director of Powell, Oak Ridge has not played a girls basketball game in 17 days. They're bound to be a little rusty, to be honest with you. The guys haven't played in a little over a week, but 17 days is a long, long time.
Yeah, I mean, you're just under 3 weeks at that point, David, as the first free throw is up and good by number 10 for them, Daisy Gentry.
She's one of those freshmen I talked about. They have 6 on the roster. Powell by 2, 4-2 the score. Tosses up, and it is good. Wildcats down the floor. I remember the first ball game we played against Grace, and this is almost like the first game of the year all over for Lady Wildcats. They did not have Bella in that first ball game, and they're, bound to be some nerves, especially on this floor. It's tough to play anyway. There's another turnover. Lady Wildcats then get the ball right back, and then with it will come Jenna Johnson. Jenna wearing that brace on the right side. Oak Ridge down 5-2. Very spastic beginning for the Lady Wildcats. A couple turnovers. Oak Ridge works it in, throws the ball away. Turnover, Oak Ridge, as Mitchell turns it over. She's a freshman member of the Lady Wildcats, has had some pretty good games, as the Lady Wildcats have victories over Grace, Jefferson County, and Anderson County. Lady Wildcats need to match up better. There's a missed shot, rebounded by Jenna Johnson. Jenna picks up her dribble. It's off the body of one of the Lady Panthers, and Jenna will bring it across the line. Over on the right side, driving along the baseline, number 22. Lady Wildcats set for a 3, no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds by Powell. Last touch by Anna White, a sophomore. They have 2 sophomores on their roster. 4:52 to play first quarter, 5-2 the score. Lady Wildcats working in. Jenna Johnson in the paint, kicks it out for a shot, which is up, no good. Lady Wildcats missing it. That will be Pippins, and here they come down the floor. Lady Wildcats missing some shots, but I'll give Powell some credit. They're very active on defense.
They really are, and I was thinking, David, we've got 3 or 4 turnovers. I believe all of them we're trying to force the ball on the interior, and Powell's just, taking advantage of that.
5-2 our score. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor once again. With it will come Janiah Pippins. They launch a three. It's up, no good. Lady Wildcats thought about shooting another three. Here's Jenna with it at the top of the key. Very aggressive defense at the perimeter. It is a zone, but it is aggressive zone. 5-2, Lady Wildcats trailing. 4:13 to play first quarter. With the basketball will come Oak Ridge. Wildcats stagnant on offense. They're working into Bella. Bella wanted to shoot, no place to go. And then a travel is going to be called against Bella Boone. She didn't think she picked up her pivot foot, but that is the call. And it's a 5-2 ball game. 4:03 to play in the first quarter.
I believe that's around our 5th turnover, David.
Like I said, it's the first game all over again. You haven't played in 17 days. All you've done is practice. As the Lady Wildcats substitute a new player in the ball game, that's Paige Lawling, as they work the ball along the right side, and whistle blows and a timeout is asked for. We'll take it with them. 3:50 to play in the first quarter. 5-2. Lady Wildcats trailing Powell, and we'll be back to Powell High School following this 30-second timeout. Welcome back once again to Powell High School. David Clary, Mark Hayes, Titus Fetters, Ethan Eubanks, along with John Ulrich, Brian Bennett, back at the studios of FM 92.7, FM 94.7. Powell with the basketball in a 5-2 ball game. Lady Wildcats have not hit a shot. Here's a long three by Powell. It's good. 3-point shot by Schroeder, Elena Schroeder, the only senior on this roster. The Wildcats are down 6. Oak Ridge basketball. Jenna's got it at the free throw line. Kicks the ball left side. Here's a shot from the perimeter. It's up, no good. Tracked down by Demetria Strickland, and then she's fouled. Personal foul is going to be called against Anna White. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball underneath the goal. 8-2 our score, 3:30 to play first quarter. The Panthers will substitute into the ball game. Number 23, Claire Copeland, into the ball game. Checking out for them will go Anna White. Oak Ridge ball down 6, 8-2, 3.5 minutes to play in the first period. We're on FM 92.7, FM 94.7. Here's the ball worked into Jenna. Going to have to get somebody to knock down a shot here. Lady Wildcats have gone almost 5 minutes without scoring. Here's Demetria, a pick to the ball. Another turnover and a layup on the other end unless the Wildcats can stop them. Wildcats got to pick them up defensively. They don't mind shooting the threes. There's another one. Good. That's Schroeder, and she's got 6. The Wildcats are down 11-2. Here they come down the floor. Oak Ridge basketball. There's a foul. Kind of aggressive push. Not a big girl there. Number 23, that's Claire Campbell, freshman, knocked down. That'll be the third team foul called against the Panthers. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Too many turnovers here in the early going, Mark.
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, David, they're trying to force the ball inside, either dribbling or passing, and that defense just swallows them up.
Lady Wildcats, Mitchell goes up for the shot, no good. Rebound, it's going to be a jump ball. The alternate possession arrow will give the ball to Powell. Wildcats can't buy a bucket. Like I said, Mark, it's like the first game all over again because they haven't played in 17 days, and it shows. It really does. And they have really knocked down some shots, tough shots too, as they work the ball down the floor, nearly another steal. Wildcats watch them shoot another three. It's good. 3-point shot, and Coach Taylor wants a timeout. Wildcats are down 12. 2 minutes, 44 seconds to play first quarter. We'll take a break. We'll send it back to Brian once again. Oak Ridge trailing big time, 14-2, back in 30 seconds. Welcome back once again to Powell High School. The news is not good right now. Lady Wildcats are down 14-2 in this girls game. Unbelievable shooting from three-point range in the early going here for the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, they've only missed 2, and they've made 4, David, so 4 of 6 from beyond the three-point line for the Lady Panthers.
Lady Wildcats are going to have to extend their defense out because they're just coming down and nailing them. Oak Ridge basketball, the Wildcats have Pippins in the ball game. Mitchell, Demetria Strickland, Jenna Johnson, Paige Lawling. Wildcats, that's not a good pass. Jenna goes in for the shot, no good. Tried to force it into Jenna, but there was all kinds of white shirts around her. Obviously, they've worked a lot on that, and that's a good spot for Jenna to shoot. But really, they were really forcing it inside. There should be another jump ball, and they're going to call a foul, I think, against Oak Ridge. I mean, they're just asking for it because they're throwing it right into the defensive strength of the Powell Lady Panthers.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of been the source of all of our turnovers, David. As I said, we're focusing too much on getting on the interior, and we'll see if it lightens up.
That's got to be 5 seconds. Yes, 5-second call. Good defense by Oak Ridge. 14-2, the Lady Wildcats trailing in here. 2:12 to play in the first period. think all the Wildcats only scoring is at the free throw line. Or no, but Jenna had the bucket, yes. 14 to the score. Got to find somebody to knock down some shots. Here's a lady who can do it. That's Demetria Strickland. She works it into Jenna again at the free throw line. Jumper. She was fouled. No call. But they continue to go with that shot. She got hacked on the wrist as she went up. No call. Wildcats continue to go in that direction as they work it in for a layup. It's no good. Rebounded by Oak Ridge. Pulled down by Pippins, then the Wildcats will push it down the floor. Demetria Strickland with it. 1:39 to play first quarter. Wildcats Paige Lawing with it. Kicks it out to the left. Out it goes to Jenna. They guard her defensively. Here's Demetria driving the baseline. Kicking it up to a quick three. No good. Rebound to Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats drive in. Here's a layup. Oh, no good. Lady Wildcats have got to use the glass a little bit. That was Sakari Stewart missing that shot. It has been all Powell. They're 1-5 on the year, but you wouldn't know it by the way they're playing here in the first quarter. And the Lady Wildcats, you can tell, haven't played in 17 days. As they get a shot blocked, Oak Ridge with the basketball, 1:05 to play. Coach Taylor wanted them to run. Here they come. Demetria drives the baseline, all the way to the baseline. Shot is up. No good. Foul is going to be called against Powell. And Demetria Strickland will go to the free throw line. Obviously, Demetria has not scored in the ball game. She is a 56% free throw shooter on the season. 58.6 seconds to play. First quarter, it has been all Lady Panthers. Demetria's free throw is good. Mike, Lady Wildcats struggling out of the gate.
Well, you can tell they're rusty, David. There's no doubt about it, but they're going to come out of this slump. You wait and see. I look for a lot better second quarter than I do the first.
14-3 the score. Demetria back to the free throw line. She's got one. She has two. As she knocks it down, Lady Wildcats will substitute into the ball game. Ulisha Mitchell. And coming out of the ball game will come Paige Lawing. 14-4. Lady Wildcats down 10 under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Lady Wildcats 3-0 on the year as Powell brings the ball down the floor. In the rear court, setting it up, yet to get it across the line. Wildcats working hard. It was close to 10 seconds. They didn't get the call. Just barely got it across the line. They drive the baseline, number 25 with it. 41 seconds to play. They work the ball inside, kicking the ball out, and nearly a steal. Saved on the floor by Powell. In the left corner with it will come number 22. That'll be Anna White. White dribbles out high, guarded by Jenna Johnson. She dribbles past her, goes back door, lost the ball, grabs it, reach in, and they're going to call, it should have been a jump. Nope, they're going to call a travel. That works as well. Oak Ridge basketball, 14-4 the score, 25.6 seconds. John Ulrich doing camera work down on the floor. Ethan Eubanks is up top. Working our scoreboard is Titus Fetters. Mark's doing stats. I'm here, trying to call it. So Oak Ridge works the ball along the baseline, kicking it into Jenna. 7 seconds, three-pointer. Demetria, no good. Lady Wildcats can't buy one from the perimeter. As here's a steal by Oak Ridge. They won't get it as the first quarter comes to a close. It was not a pretty quarter for a Lady Wildcat fan. They trail it by a score of 14-4. We're live on FM 92.7, FM 94.7, and we'll be back to Powell in 60 seconds. Welcome back once again to Powell High School here on FM 92.7, FM 94.7. We apologize. Normally, we are streaming our ball games on our YouTube channel, Prep Radio, but Powell, they charge $500, Mark, to stream a ball game, and that for a regular season ball game in December, that's just ludicrous, and you know, we don't have that kind of money anyway.
No, we don't.
Unless you can write a check for us here, Mark, that would always be nice.
I'm not sure how I would explain that to my wife, David.
Here comes Oak Ridge with the basketball, down 14-4. Wildcats have struggled from the perimeter. Here's a long three. It's up, no good. Well, way off the mark. Rebounded by the Lady Panthers. Here they come down the floor, up by 10. This is a tough place to play anyway, but they have hit almost every shot, and our shots haven't even been close, Mark.
No, we've had probably at least 5 air balls, David.
Here they come with the basketball once again. Half-court defense. Lady Wildcats have Demetria Strickland in the ball game. Ulisha Mitchell. Looks like Sakari Stewart's in the ball game. Their basketball, they'll drive left, stopping, holding the ball, kicking it out for a long three. It's up. Good. Wow. They just don't miss. And Oak Ridge is down 17-4. They just continue to knock down shots with a lot of confidence. Oak Ridge basketball. Demetria Strickland dribbles in, gives it inside. Number 22 drives the baseline, throws the ball away. Should have taken the shot. She was right underneath the goal there. Was Janiah Pippins. The ball is knocked away.
Great job by Sequoia Stewart, David, getting back on defense and knocking that ball out of bounds.
Powell basketball, they lead Oak Ridge 17-4. 6:50 to play in the second period. Lady Wildcats really struggling offensively and just turning the ball over. Just uncharacteristic as they work the ball in to number 34. That's Peyton Richmond along the baseline. Drives in for the shot. Good. And the Wildcats are down 15, 19-4. Here comes Demetria driving coast to coast. Gets a shot up. No good. Draws the foul. That's what they're going to have to do. I think we've got a speed advantage over this team from Powell. But, they're just going to have to take the fight to the rim because their perimeter shots have just not fallen as Demetria goes to the free throw line. She's 2 of 2 in the game and misses that one. She has 2 points total. How many threes, Mark, for the Lady Panthers?
Let's see. They've got 5. Number 20, Schroeder, who just made their last one. She's 3 of 3 from the arc.
Missed free throw, but rebounded by Oak Ridge, pulled away by Mitchell. Lady Wildcats with it. Demetria Strickland, the freshman, almost look a little bit nervous compared to the way they played at the Lady Wildcat Arena as they work the ball right corner. Jenna's got on the right block, pulls up, shoots and puts it up, no good. Draws the foul from Peyton Richmond, and that'll be the second team foul called against the Panthers here in this second period. And going to the free throw line will go Jenna Johnson. 6:20. She's got 2 points in the game. She's 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Jenna's free throw is no good. 4 points in holding, Mark. Wildcats have victories over Grace, Jefferson County, Anderson County. This is the first district game. That one's way off the mark, but Lady Wildcats get the rebound. Pulling down the board, Janiah Pippins works the ball. Sakari Stewart for a shot, way short. Rebounded by the Lady Panthers. Here comes a trap. They kick it across. A steal by Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats should have a layup. Right-handed, no good. Another foul call against Powell. Going to the free throw line will go Ulisha Mitchell, the 5'8 freshman. 19-4 Lady Wildcats. 6:07 to play. Wildcats have won 4 consecutive games against Powell as they misfire on the free throw. 17 days is too long to be without a ball game, Mark. It's showing here in the early going.
Lady Wildcats currently 2 of 8 from the free throw line.
There's one, good. And down the floor will come the Lady Panthers. Oak Ridge will be able to set up their press, and they work it easily across the line. They're going to drive in against Jenna, number 10 with it. That'll be Daisy Gentry. She's trapped, fires it out to the top, nearly a steal. Saved on the floor by number 20, Elena Schroeder. And then a whistle blows, and a foul is going to be called against Oak Ridge's Ulisha Mitchell.
Pippins.
Or maybe against Pippins, thank you. It is Pippins. My apologies. I'm looking through a rail, and I'm short. Their basketball, holding it, setting it out to the top. Lady Wildcats got to get something. I think Lady Wildcats have got, there's a walk. Travel is going to be called against Peyton Richmond. Lady Wildcats, I think the goal right now is just to start working their offense here and, try to get some shots to fall, get some transition buckets, just kind of calm down a little bit. I think that's what they need right now.
Yeah, I think their perimeter game is going to have to take a step up because they're just, as I've said, they're just really shutting down the interior game.
19-5 the score, 5:32 to play. Lady Wildcats 3-0 on the year, but like we said, they haven't played in forever. Here's a shot on its way, no good. Jenna battles for the rebound, can't get it. Saved on the floor by the Lady Wildcats. Here comes the pass out to Sakari Stewart, unable to shoot. Here's a long three, it's way off the mark, no good. Missed shot again by Pippins, and here comes the Lady Panthers. The big difference, I think when the Lady Wildcats find a little bit of a crease, that's too much of a middle drive. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Jenna Johnson. They're just throwing them up quickly, just in rushing their shots as Oak Ridge comes down the floor and throws the ball away. Man, I don't know what the turnovers are. I know you're not keeping up with that, Mark, and that's probably a good thing.
I would have had to take it off my shoes already.
That's a good one. Here they go, wide open three. That's an air ball, no good. Should be Oak Ridge's ball. Lady Wildcats down 19-5, 4:46 to play, second quarter. Live here at Powell. Friday, the Wildcats will be at home against the Central Bobcats and Lady Bobcats. As Oak Ridge brings the ball down the floor, with it will come Demetria Strickland. Wildcats have got to get at least to double digits by halftime. They've only scored 5 points. Demetria shoots a three. Looked much better on the shot, no good. Jenna has the rebound. Back to number 22, that's Pippins, drives in for the shot. That's a nice one. Nice drive there by Oak Ridge. And the Lady Wildcats are down 19-7. Nearly a steal on the inbounds. Here they come down the floor. Powell with it across the line. They work the ball at Peyton. They drive in. Shot is blocked by Jenna Johnson, and a foul is going to be called against Jenna. 4:11 to play, second quarter, 19-7. Lady Wildcats trailing, and going to the free throw line will go the Lady Panthers. Powell's boys team undefeated on the year. They are 6-0. They'll face the 7-1 Wildcats in our second ball game. The Oak Ridge boys junior varsity already won big tonight. Free throw is up, and it's good. Wildcats are going to get Bella Boone back in the ball game. Checking out will come Sakari Stewart. Lady Wildcats have Jenna Johnson, Bella Boone in the ball game, Ulisha Mitchell, Demetria Strickland, and looks like Janiah Pippins. Shot is good. Lady Wildcats back on offense, down 14, 21-7 the score. Oak Ridge ball. Wildcats kind of haphazardly throwing the ball around. Demetria shoots a three. Good! 3-point shot for Demetria Strickland, and she's got 5, and Oak Ridge trails by 11. 21-10 the score, getting a little bit more comfortable. Demetria, and they need that offense from her. They work the ball across the line. They shoot a three. It's wide open. We got to cover. Got to guard somebody. They miss it, and then Powell has the ball knocked out of bounds. We got to pick up those girls in the corners because they're just deadly three-point shooters, at least here in the first half.
Yeah, they've hit a total of 5 three-pointers, David. I think I've got them at 5 or 9.
Powell will work the ball in. 21-10 the score. 3:39 to play. We're in the second period. The basketball will come the Panthers. Here's the lob down low to Richmond. Richmond drives in. Blocked shot out of bounds. Good play. Might have been called a jump ball right there because she put the ball down on the ground. It'll be their basketball underneath the goal. To work the ball in for them will be number 20, Schroeder. Schroeder looks, fires it in to Richmond. Richmond back to Schroeder, working outside the line. Wildcats guarding a little more aggressively. Pretty good defense there. Number 22 driving in, all the way in for the shot. No good. Rebound, Jenna Johnson. Lady Wildcats, 3:18 to play second quarter. Down the floor with it will come Oak Ridge, left side. Almost a three-point shot taken. Here's Bella, turns, spins, drives, shoots, blocked. Bella hadn't been practicing but a week. It's good to have her back out there as we're going to have an offensive foul call against Peyton Richmond as she runs over Demetria Strickland. 3:02 to play second quarter. 21-10 is the score. And is that her third foul there, Mark? Second foul. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Jenna Johnson will work the ball in. Bella Boone's in the ball game. Pippins along with, looks like Mitchell. Sakari Stewart's going to come in for Bella. So Lady Wildcats are going to go with a little smaller lineup as Bella, who's had a hip issue in the offseason. And she's getting a little coaching on the sideline there. Oak Ridge ball. Oak Ridge, almost a three there. Wildcats. Pass is not good. Very aggressive defense by Kamari Finner. Finner works the ball to Demetria. Demetria works the ball as Sakari. Cross court. Boy, this three-pointer is necessary. It is no good. Demetria on the rebound. No good. Rebounded by Jenna Johnson. Back up. Oh, man, that's got to be a foul. Oak Ridge had the ball anyway, and they're going to call a foul. All of a sudden, it's gotten very physical down below, but I have to admit the officiating's been okay to this point. Can't complain, even though this is the association we had to deal with at the district tournament. 21-10 the score. 2:29 to play second quarter. Wildcats could use a steal. Finner dribbling, driving, kicks the ball to the corner. Out for a three. Here it is. No good. Rebound. Oh, man. Oak Ridge has the ball. All of a sudden, they're not calling anything. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Ulisha Mitchell to the left side, swings it out to the top. And a travel is going to be called. She was passing the ball, but they called a travel. I didn't see it either,
Yeah,
Mark.
she didn't have the ball long enough to travel, David.
2:07 to play second quarter, 21-10. Lady Wildcats trailing, inching their way back into it, but can't keep turning the ball over like this. Wildcats working hard defensively against Schroeder. Schroeder brings the ball all the way down the floor. They've got a wide open play, but the Wildcats anticipate the pass. Wildcats have got to pick up their assignment. She was wide open. And luckily, ball was a good hustle play, and the ball was knocked out of bounds. Powell basketball underneath the goal. Trying to work it in, they do. And it comes to number 25, that'll be Milana. She works the ball in, thinner. Here's the shot, it's up, no good. On the rebound, up, no good. Again, no good. Jenna's got it this time. Knocked out of bounds by Jenna Johnson. Wow, Wildcats are working hard on the glass there, but there's so much contact they're allowing inside there, and Wildcats just being knocked around a little bit. Their basketball, here's a three. No good. Rebound, Jenna. Had it, tied up. They've got their basketball. Actually, the little plays are just not working out for the Wildcats here all of a sudden.
Yeah, we're not really long on luck so far tonight, David.
21-10 is our score. Lady Wildcats down 11 to the Lady Panthers of Powell. Powell ball on the baseline, working into a wide open three-point shooter, and she knocks it down. Got to pick her up. Lady Wildcats are down 14. 24-10 the score. That was just way too easy. Oak Ridge ball, they shoot a three. Good. Three-point shot, I believe, by Janiyah Pippins. That's her fifth, and we're back to an 11-point game. It's a big shot there. They needed that big time.
They did, and that was a quick shot too, David. She barely had it in her hand long enough to shoot it.
Here's a steal by Jenna Johnson. Lady Wildcats have numbers. Down by 11. Oak Ridge, Sakari Stewart, good! Sakari off the glass, and the Lady Wildcats are back to within 9. 1:05 to play second quarter. Here's a steal by Jenna Johnson. Lady Wildcats, Jenna dribbling, driving, Euro step, shot, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Should be Oak Ridge's ball. They're going to say it's Powell's ball. We're not going to get any 50-50s here.
Momentum's definitely changing the Lady Wildcats' way, David.
9-point game here, 56.1 second to play. The guys are in attendance here, sitting behind us as Powell brings the ball down the floor. Under a minute to play, first half 24-15. In the rear court, they work the ball across the line, driving all the way in. Backdoor play, blocked by Jenna. Might have got her with the body. It was all ball on the block. Might have gotten her with the body there, Mark. It's going to be a free throw opportunity for Powell as Oak Ridge is going to substitute into the ball game. It looks like, well, we'll see if she comes in actually. Powell to the line, up by 9 points, 24-15. 2 points in the ball game, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Toss, no good. We'll have another one. The Wildcats are going to get Evelyn Eubanks in the ball game. 45.2 seconds to play. 24-15. We're in the first half. Back to the free throw line. Powell. Free throw good. Oak Ridge ball. Working the ball down the floor. 43 seconds to play in a 10-point game. 25-15. The Lady Wildcats trailing. Second quarter action. Sakari Stewart attacks. No place to go. Throws the ball to Evelyn, who works it in for a shot. No good. Evelyn on the rebound. No good. She'll go to the free throw line. Lady Wildcats worked hard on the glass there, and Evelyn will go to the free throw line. This will be her first attempts on the year for the 6'3" sophomore. She'll have 2 shots here. 25-15 the score. Free throw, no good. Lady Wildcats have missed a few free throws here in the early going. 25-15, Evelyn back to the line. They've missed 7 free throws, Mark says. Free throw missed. Rebound, nice one. Oak Ridge gets the bucket. Good! Off the glass, Ulisha Mitchell. And the Lady Wildcats are down by 8. 22 seconds to play. Oak Ridge's pressure defense put on once again. 25-17 the score. Here they have the basketball. Trying to get the ball to the midcourt line, and a foul is going to be called against Oak Ridge. 25-17 the score. Back to the free throw line. Oak Ridge fans, vocal, that's for sure. I think they think it's gotten a little bit too physical as they go to the free throw line. It'll be Schroeder at the line. Free throw is good. Schroeder is the only senior on their roster. She has 10 of their 26. She's got 11 now. Lady Wildcats down 10. 27-17, 11 seconds to play in the second quarter. Lady Wildcats with 8, working out, driving, three-pointer on its way. Good! Big bucket by Ulisha Mitchell makes it a 7-point game. 27-20 the score. Mark, that's a big shot to head to the dressing room. Now only down, they were down by 14 or 15, only down by 7 at the half.
Yeah, I said, the momentum definitely shifted in Lady Wildcats' favor. Their press really gave.
First half, close it to 7. There at the end, a little bit momentum as they head to the second half.
Yeah, I was really having a hard time figuring out the point differential there, David. I found it hard to believe that we only outscored them 16-13, but we must have really outscored them in the latter part of the second quarter.
Oak Ridge will get the ball first as we start play here in the second half from Powell. Boys game will follow here on FM 92.7, FM 94.7. Oak Ridge nearly turns the ball over again. They're trying to get the ball inside, but that's where they have turned the ball over the most as Demetria has the ball. Lady Wildcats have got to be a little crisper with their passing. Mitchell with it to Demetria, long three. No good. Rebound to Oak Ridge. They get a layup. What's the call? What was the call there? It might have been a push-off, he says. I honestly did not see that, but I'm not saying it didn't happen, but, I didn't see it. But Wildcats, it's too bad because they were going to get a bucket out of it. In fact, they were. Here comes Powell, Oak Ridge putting on the pressure. They're going to try to get the ball across the line. They do to Richmond. Richmond throws the ball out to the right. Pass deflected, almost taken away by Oak Ridge. Still a 7-point game, 7:22 to play third quarter. Breaks have not gone our way here in the early going. We've talked about that. Powell thought about shooting another three. Here's the lob in, and the ball is taken away by Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats with the basketball, running, down by 7. Coast to coast with it, Demetria drives the baseline, drives all the way into Bella Boone. Shot is up, no good. Got to hit those point-blank shots. Bella hadn't been practicing much. We got to hit those shots because it was good assist, almost assist there by Oak Ridge.
Yeah, it was a great pass, David, but you're not going to get that many opportunities to have a bunny like that, so Lady Wildcats really need to convert on those.
Here comes Richmond again, goes up for the shot, no good. Rebounded by Demetria. Lady Wildcats got to push it. Up the floor that comes number 12. That'll be Oak Ridge setting up their offense out to the top. Three-pointer, but they need it. It's going to be no good. Jenna Johnson on the rebound, turns, lost the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. Janiah Pippins in the ball game along with Ulisha Mitchell, Jenna Johnson, Bella Boone, and one other Lady Wildcat, Demetria Strickland. Demetria works the ball in. Lady Wildcats drive in, little floating 5-footers, no good. The Wildcats got to react a little bit better on the rebounds. They stood and watched it as the Panthers bring the ball down the floor. Remains a 7-point game as they drive in for the shot. Good. Here comes Oak Ridge back the other way, pushing it up the floor, driving with it, number 22. Lady Wildcats will drive in. Foul called. Personal foul will go against Powell. That'll go against Schroeder, I believe. And that'll be her second foul. That'll send Oak Ridge to the free throw line with Janiah Pippin. She is 5'8". She is a freshman. Lady Wildcats have trailed the whole way and have struggled at the free throw line mightily. They're down 29-20. Back to the free throw line, Oak Ridge. Janiah Pippins looks at the toss. Good. 8-point game. Wildcats put on the pressure here once again. Here come the Lady Panthers. Wildcats working the ball as they work the ball across the midcourt line. Number 32 drives coast to coast. Shot no good. Jenna Johnson on the rebound. Lady Wildcats push it up the floor. Demetria Strickland to the hole is no good. Saved away by Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats in the left corner need some help. They work it in. Here's a shot. Good! Wildcats score inside with Janiah Pippins, and the Lady Wildcats have cut it to 6. 29-23 the score. 5:37 to play third quarter. Here come the Lady Panthers once again. Working the ball across the line. There's Richmond. Richmond's going to drive. She walks. You got to call it. He did. The Wildcats will get it. She's done that all ball game, Mark Haste.
Yeah, she's walked twice on that one possession. Only one of them were called.
6-point Powell lead, 29-23. Oak Ridge with the basketball. Setting it up once again. Oh, Wildcats got to go down and get the ball as Janiah Pippins couldn't quite get to it. It goes out of bounds. Wildcats, you can tell for a couple of reasons, they haven't played in 17 days. You can tell they're awful young, too, as they try to get the ball in. Then it comes. The Panthers coming down the floor with it, Alana Schroeder. She throws the ball away. Wildcats almost had it, knocked out of bounds by a hustling Demetria Strickland. One thing you can say, Lady Wildcats are playing hard. They just haven't executed their shots, and they've turned the ball over a little bit too much.
Yeah, their quick defense has really saved them on several plays, David, by just getting down and getting in the path of the pass.
Powell with the basketball, up by 6. 5 minutes to play third quarter. 29-23 the score. Panther basketball, number 32. That's Izzy Wiles. Outside the line, Jenna working hard defensively. Here's Richmond, a long three. Brick. No good. Rebound at Oak Ridge. Pulling it away is Pippins. Here comes Jenna down the floor. It's a 6-point Powell lead. 4:42 to play. Wildcats set up their half-court offense. They throw the ball intending. They have done that the whole ball game. As they get an opportunity for a layup, no good. Demetria. They try to force the ball into Jenna. They've tried it all night, Mark, and they've turned it over a great deal of the time when they've tried to force the ball into Jenna.
Yeah, I mean, as I've said, David, that's their leading source of turnovers tonight is trying to force the ball in the middle. Unfortunately, I can't keep track of everything, so free throws up and good. But, yeah, I would definitely say probably 90% of our turnovers are trying to force the ball in the middle.
30-23, the first toss was good. Back to the free throw line, Powell. Toss, good. I'd get away from that play, honestly, because obviously they've scouted it out well, and we're not executing it. As the Lady Wildcats have the basketball, Mitchell, here's a shot. Bella's got the rebound. Oh, man, Richmond blocks the shot. A lot of contact. Richmond fires it out here to Schroeder. Wildcats had not gotten anything inside at all, really. I think Jenna has maybe one bucket. Yeah. Here they come down the floor. Shot is no good. Jenna's got the rebound. Jenna Johnson swings the ball down to Demetria Strickland. Wildcats down 31-23. Here's the terrible pass. Intercepted. I'm not sure exactly who the Lady Wildcats are trying to throw it to. Is they're going to drive coast to coast? Here's a shot. Good. This has been a turnover fest. I don't mean to be negative, but we just continue to just shoot ourselves in the foot. 33-23 to score. Lady Wildcats, like I said, haven't played in 17 days. Oak Ridge basketball. Demetria for three. Good. 3-point shot for Demetria Strickland. She has 8 points, and the Lady Wildcats trail by 7 again. 33-26. That's what it was at halftime. Wildcats have got to do a better job here. Powell throws the ball away. Oak Ridge will get it. Panthers turn the ball over. 3:17 to play third quarter in what has been a very, very fast game. Hardly any stoppage of play here. 33-26 to score. And I think that's the way it is with the way resetting of the fouls, no 1+1s. I think we're going to have quicker ball games.
Yeah, I believe it because, obviously it takes a little while to set up at the free throw line.
Oak Ridge ball. Wildcats with it. Pippins dribbles right. Gives it out to Mitchell. Mitchell drives in, lost the ball, grabs it back, comes back to the top, needs help, swings it out to Demetria Strickland. Demetria dribbles, drives, pulls up, shoots. No good. Got a rebound. Pulling down the board, Powell. They lead by 7. Wildcats, there's an open back. Oh, he finally realized it, and he made the call. I'll give him credit here. I mean, he didn't see it and call it initially, but then he realized what had just happened.
It's like it took a little while to register that she had 2 feet on one side, and then she dribbled the ball on the other side, and every time that'll be an over back, David. Timeout
is asked for. We'll take it with them. Oak Ridge currently trailing 33-26, back in 30 seconds. Welcome back once again to Powell High School. David Clary, Mark Case, Ethan Eubanks, Titus Feathers, Mike Sheehan's with us, John Ulrich, Brian Bennett back at the station. Wildcats still down 7, 2:45 to play. Oak Ridge has the basketball as we start play again. Wildcats have got to take advantage of every opportunity as the Wildcats working in Jenna Johnson for the shot. In and out, no good. Jenna just cannot find. And, I was thinking about this. Jenna might be a little, it might be a mental thing with her playing on this floor. This is where she got hurt last year, if you remember, as they worked the ball in for a shot. Floaters, no good. Rebound Oak Ridge. Lady Wildcats wanting to run. down by 7. Here they go coast to coast with it. That'll be Elisha Mitchell, and a foul is going to be called against Powell. What do you think about that? I mean, kind of a mental thing maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I think it very easily could. I also think it's kind of, you could be timid, you know. I mean, she's coming off a major surgery and a major injury, and, you know, the last thing you want to do is re-injure it.
Play is halted. I don't know. Whistles blowing. I'm not exactly sure. Might be. Looks like
Pippins is going out a little
injured.
injured.
Have to come out of the ball game for whatever reason, and bleeding a little bit. So they'll work on her. Brian Leffler, Oak Ridge trainer. Oak Ridge ball down 7. 2:14 to play third quarter. The Wildcats have trailed by as many as 14 or 15 points in this game, but have kind of kept it close since the mid part of the second quarter. Demetria Strickland with it. Well, Lady Wildcats also having the ball game. Honesty Thompson. Lady Wildcats. Jenna Johnson comes out of there. They set a trap inside. Lady Wildcats with the basketball. 1:55 to play third quarter, trying to attack this half-court defense by Powell. Oak Ridge throws it away again. They continue to try to go inside. That was to Sakari Stewart, and they just have not delivered good passes. As the Panthers have the ball at the free throw line, nearly a turnover. Here's a long three. At least they've quit hitting threes. Ball's knocked away by Powell, and they can save it in the corner. Wildcats trap, and then they call a timeout. 1:29 to play third quarter. Turnovers have been the story for sure. Lady Wildcats down 33-26. Timeout is asked for. We'll take another one. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back to Powell High School. Lady Wildcats down 33-26. They've trailed by as many as 14 or 15 points in the game, but have kind of kept it close. Powell knocked down about every three they shot. There's another one. They've got some shooters. We haven't been able to even knock down hardly any shots at all. Lady Wildcats shoot a three. The answer is good. Big shot there by Elisha Mitchell, and she's got 9 in the ball game, and Oak Ridge is down 7 again. Here comes Richmond with the basketball. Dribbles the ball across the midcourt line. She walks. No call. They get the shot up. Good. She walks the entire game. You can hear the Oak Ridge crowd just go crazy when she has the ball. And continue to yell, walk. 9-point game here. Lady Wildcats have got to play some defense, too. 38-29 the score. Wildcat basketball. Sakari Stewart with a bucket shot, no good. Gets her own rebound up, no good. Battles again, and then a foul's called. Wildcats passed up what I think was going to be a layup in the lane there.
Yeah, you heard me grunt because she could have very easily just thrown that ball up for, like a 5-footer, but she ended up passing it off to the left corner.
The guys are broken out their black jerseys tonight as Oak Ridge will try to work the ball in, and it comes. Number 22, Janiah Pippins. Mitchell for 3, no good. Long rebound tracked down by the Lady Panthers. Number 20 with it, Schroeder to number 32. Works the ball across the line, nice dribble. She's been able to knock down some big shots. Here's an NBA range 3, no good. Got a rebound. The Wildcats have it. They're going to call a jump ball. The alternate possession arrow to Powell. Good battle there against a much bigger girl. It'll be their basketball. 18.8 seconds to play third quarter, 38-29. Lady Wildcats trailing. Oak Ridge 3-0 on the year. Powell 1-5. But as they work the ball in, that girl shot the ball well all night. Here's a 3. That's an air ball. Demetria on the rebound. The Lady Wildcats running. Demetria is fouled in the rear court. If Powell faithful don't like it, it'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Mark, I didn't see who was on.
That went against Kamarni Fenner, I believe. You said she was fouled in the rear court. She was also fouled in the front court.
Oak Ridge basketball. Lady Wildcats trying to get settled down here. Jenna works it into Demetria. 9 seconds. 38-29. Long 3. No good. Rebound back to Oak Ridge. 1 second. Demetria shoots a 3. No good. As the third quarter comes to a close. We've played 3 quarters of basketball. Lady Wildcats down 38-29. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Welcome back once again to Powell High School. Lady Wildcats trailing by 9, 38-29. The Wildcats were down 7 at the half, have been down by as much as 14 or 15. Powell has led the entire ball game. Wildcats, they haven't even been tied since it was 0-0. Oak Ridge will get the ball first as we start play here in the fourth quarter. Oak Ridge basketball. Here it goes to Pippins. She's in trouble. Works the ball to Jenna. Jenna shoots. Fouled. No call. Ball knocked out of bounds by Oak Ridge. Did Jenna not get fouled there by Big Richmond?
She did, but it didn't get called. I mean, the thing about Jenna, I've noticed every time she gets it in there, I think she'd be more effective if she would draw the defenders to her and then dish it off. But she seems to be forcing that shot.
Here comes Powell down the floor. There's senior driving to the free throw line, driving into the paint too much. Goes in for the shot, missed it. Evelyn Eubanks has a rebound, ripped out of her hands though. Here comes Powell, setting up outside the line. They get not a three. Long shot, no good. Great rebounding, shot no good. And a whistle and a foul call against Oak Ridge. Good rebounding position for sure by the Lady Panthers. Oak Ridge down 38-29. First district ball game. Lady Wildcats defending district champions. If you haven't kind of tuned in, Oak Ridge, Zayana Stewart hopes to join the team at some point as that free throw is missed. Hopes to join the team at some point. She tore her ACL in the summer, leading scorer a year ago. And so Lady Wildcats getting a lot of young players an opportunity to play. Free throws good. Back to a 10-point game. 39-29 the score, 7:18 to play. Oak Ridge ball. Sakari Stewart drives in, swings the ball back out. Three-pointer on its way, good. Three-point shot, Janiah Pippins. She's got 11, and Lady Wildcats trail again by 7. Got to play defense now, got to get some stops. Powell with the basketball. Number 32, Borksell brings the ball across the midcourt line, dribbles all the way through, kicks the ball to Finners for three, no good. Got a rebound. Blocked shot by Eubanks. Wildcats have not done a really good job rebounding though. Finners with it. They shoot a three again. It's no good. There's a rebound pulled down by Oak Ridge. Pippins down the floor for the Lady Wildcats. Down by 7. Oak Ridge ball. Sakari Stewart. Three-pointer. They need it. Good! Three-point shot. Ulisha Mitchell. And the Lady Wildcats are as close as they've been in some time. 39-35 the score. Timeout is asked for by Oak Ridge. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Welcome back once again to Powell High School. 39-35 the score. The Wildcats have cut it to 4. Here come the Lady Panthers down the floor against Oak Ridge's defense. Wildcats hit some big shots down the stretch. Got to play some defense now. Good defense there as they work the ball. A near steal. Ball knocked out by Oak Ridge. Last touch by Sakari Stewart. Lady Wildcats have Eubanks, Pippins, Stewart, Johnson, and Mitchell in the ball game. Powell on top by 4, 39-35. 6:15 to play in the ball game. Bounce pass to Richmond. Richmond drives in. Shot is up, no good. Eubanks on the rebound. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor with Jenna Johnson. Johnson lobs it left side. Sakari fires a pass, throws it away. Got too far underneath the goal and didn't know what to do with it. And here comes Powell. Another turnover. They've got to have 20 turnovers in the game. Here they come driving right, kicking it out. Big three for them. No good. Rebound, Oak Ridge. Sakari Stewart in the rear court. Lady Wildcats down 4, 39-35. Here they come down the floor with the basketball. Ulisha Mitchell. Mitchell, top of the circle, hesitates against the zone, sets it up once again. 5:37 to play. Left side it goes. Pippins, oh man, they continue to do that. Mark, as they beat us down the floor and get a layup. Where was she trying to throw the ball to, Mark?
She was trying to get it inside to Jenna again, and it got tipped, and then it went haywire from there.
Oak Ridge basketball now down by 6. Bad turnover for Oak Ridge. Here's a three, blocked. Big play by them. They have a layup opportunity. Good defense and good wise decision as they work the ball to the left corner. 41-35, big block there. Back to a 6-point game. Richmond walks. She's done it all night. Turns the ball over. 41-35, Oak Ridge down 6. 5 minutes to play in the ball game. Here they come down the floor. They cannot afford to turn the ball over. Demetria about to come back in the ball game. Here's Oak Ridge down the floor. Nothing has been easy. Jenna Johnson with it top of the circle. Here's Sakari, a little 10-footer. No good. That was really not a good shot at all. Sakari's had some success on this floor at the district tournament a year ago. They going to work the ball across the line. Going to drive in. Kicking it out. Left corner. Driving the baseline. Shot is up. No good. Rebound, Jenna Johnson. Lady Wildcats have life, but they just can't hit shots. Here comes Jenna down the floor. Jenna, top of the circle. It's a young Oak Ridge team. We're going to have to be patient with them. Cut the lead in half. Nope. Shot is no good. Rebounded to the Lady Panthers. Back on defense, Oak Ridge goes. Down by 6. 41-35 the score, 4:08 to play. Their basketball, left corner. Thought she was going to take a three. She dribbles out of it in the right corner, fires a pass, and Powell will call a timeout. 4 minutes exactly to play in the ball game. 41-35 Lady Panthers. We'll take another break. We'll send it back to Brian Bennett. We're live at Powell. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Welcome back once again to Powell High School. 41-35 the score. Lady Wildcats trailing by 6, have never led in this game. Powell trying to work the ball in. They do finally, and it comes to Schroeder. Schroeder at the midcourt line. The clock just now starting. Here come the Lady Panthers. Wildcats need some stops on defense, playing with Jenna Johnson, Mitchell, along with Demetria Strickland. Demetria steals it. Demetria, coast to coast, goes in for the shot. No good. Does draw the foul from number 22, Anna White. That'll be her third, a shooting violation, and Demetria will go to the free throw line.
On the night, to the line, as you said, Dave, Demetria Strickland, she has 8 points in the ball game, 2 of 4 from the free throw line.
56% free throw shooter. Wildcats need to take advantage when they're at the line. They not. As a team, what are they right now? As Demetria will have another one here. Wildcats down 6.
Looks like they're around 4 of 15, David.
41-35 the score. Demetria's second toss, no good. Rebounded by Richmond. And then the near steal by Oak Ridge, knocked out of bounds. The Lady Wildcats almost had it, knocked out of bounds though by Mitchell. Wildcats will put the press on. Wildcats a little slow reacting, getting that press. Oak Ridge trailing by 6, 3.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Here's a steal by Jenna. Jenna Johnson. Free throw line jumper, no good. Gets her own rebound back up, no good. Again, pulled away by Powell. Richmond with it, and then they have the basketball. Jenna just cannot find her shot, and there's going to be a foul called against Oak Ridge. Wildcats had a couple good looks at it, Mark, and the usual, pretty dead-eye shooter in Jenna Johnson. You can tell she's bothered by that knee for sure, and, she's coming off of major surgery, just hasn't been able to get it to fall.
Yeah, and, obviously what I'm thinking about, David, is we're not very far into the season, and she did not play, for a long time. So she's kind of out of basketball shape.
Yeah, she missed the last 14 games of the year and was out until just recently. Richmond shot blocked, but then the Wildcats can't control it. It'll be their ball. 3:06 to play in the game, 41-35. Wildcats, big block there by Evelyn, but got to be stronger and hold the ball a little bit better as the Lady Panthers will work the ball in. 41-35 the score. Oak Ridge has never led. They've trailed by as many as 14 or 15 points in this game. Powell can work time off the clock. Fouls are, with the resetting, you don't get as many opportunities in the one and the bonus as they lob the ball to Richmond. She'll walk with it. Watch. Here's a fadeaway jumper. It's good. That's a nice shot. I take it all back. Peyton Richmond, a big bucket. 43-35 the score. Demetria drives the baseline, and she is fouled. Foul called against Elena Schroeder. That'll be her third. Team foul number 2 called against the Lady Panthers. 43-35. Not much time left here. 2:39 to play. I'll speak to Coach Taylor after the ball game as the Wildcats working in Jenna Johnson. Wildcats need buckets. Demetria, there's 3 right there. 3 points. And it's a 5-point game, and she's got 11. 2.5 minutes to play. Wildcats need stops on defense. Powell basketball. Net to get the ball across the line. 10 seconds was getting close. Wildcats trailing by 5. Big three by them. That's no good. Jenna's got the rebound. Why in the world would she take that shot? Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Demetria, Strickland, Ulisha, Mitchell, three-pointer, good! Three-point shot, Mitchell, and we've got a 2-point game. 2 minutes to play. 43-41 the score. Here comes Powell. Here's a steal by Jenna Johnson. Jenna Johnson dribbling, driving. Mitchell all the way to the hole. She's fouled. 43-41. A minute 51 to play in the ball game. The Wildcats back in it.
That's the way I love the Lady Wildcats to play, Dave. What a comeback they have made.
43-41 Powell. Oak Ridge ball and Jenna Johnson. Top of the key. Dribbling, driving. Jenna the hole, no good. Poor Jenna just can't get it to go. Got to get back on defense. They didn't. Layup. Wildcats down 4 again. 97 seconds to play. 45-41. They had a good look at it. Jenna just could not get it to go. Here's a three. Good! 3-point shot. Ulisha Mitchell. It's a 1-point game. 45-44 the score. Here comes Powell. Panther basketball. With the basketball in the rear court. Trying to get the ball across the line. Working hard. Got to get the ball. Here comes Powell. 1-point game. They work the ball along the baseline. Here's an 8-footer. No good! Oak Ridge has got the rebound. Ulisha Mitchell bringing the ball across the line. Mitchell with it. Demetria, left side. Oak Ridge basketball. Wildcats. Three-pointer. No good. Tracked down there by Mitchell. Oak Ridge down a point with the basketball. Demetria, Jenna Johnson shoots. Oak Ridge leads. Oak Ridge leads. Oak Ridge leads. All the way back come the Lady Wildcats. 46, 45, 41 seconds to play, Mark.
Wow, I mean, Jenna really struggled in this game, David. She hit her first bucket, missed about 8 in a row, 8 or 9, and then finally hit another shot there. Great job by Jenna sticking with it, David.
Jenna Johnson came through, and she was really pressured, Dave. That center for Powell was right in her face. She went right up over, confident, put it down. What a great score. And to finally take the lead with 41.6 seconds left in this game. The first time the Lady Wildcats have led tonight.
The entire ball game. Mark, they were down 15 points at least, maybe just 14 or 15 points all the way back here with big fourth quarter. A couple freshman mistakes, I think, by Powell. That 1 3-point shot when they were trying to work time, she just elected to shoot one as the Wildcats have the lead now, 46-45, 41.6 seconds.
David, we've currently outscored them in the fourth quarter, 17-7.
Wow. Lady Wildcats playing with Evelyn Eubanks, Janiah Pippins, Jenna Johnson, Ulisha Mitchell, Demetria Strickland. 40 seconds to play in the game. 46-45, Oak Ridge in the lead. Powell with the basketball. Lady Panthers trying to get a good shot. They work the ball to the right side. 30 seconds. They get a card. Pushing foul against Evelyn Eubanks. 28.5 seconds. That's her first. 46-45 Oak Ridge. 28.5 seconds. Nothing easy. And throw the ball away. Jenna Johnson's got the basketball. 25 seconds to play. Oak Ridge by 1. 46-45. And Demetria Strickland is fouled. Oak Ridge in the lead. 46-45. Team foul number 4. The next one sends Oak Ridge to the line. Oak Ridge ball. Demetria Strickland with the basketball, and she is fouled. Foul called against Powell's Daisy Gentry. Demetria will go to the free throw line. Demetria has struggled at the line. The senior's got to knock him down right here.
Demetria in the ballgame there. She has 11 points, 2 of 6 from the free throw line.
She'll have 2 shots here. Oak Ridge by 1, 46-45. Demetria shoots. No good. Rushed it. Got to take her time. She'll have another one. 18 seconds to play. Demetria, good. 2-point game. Timeout is asked for by Powell. 18.7 seconds to play. 47-45 Lady Wildcats. Back in 60 seconds. Welcome back to Powell High School. Oak Ridge in the lead, 47-45. Panther ball, 16 seconds to play. Wildcats have 2 fouls to give. They work the ball top of the key. Powell, 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Number 20, Schroeder drives, goes in, shot blocked! Oak Ridge in the lead, 4.4 seconds to play. Coach Taylor wants a timeout. 47-45, Lady Wildcats. Oak Ridge has not led until the 41-second mark of this ball game. The Wildcats trailed the entire way, somehow have the lead by 2 with 4 seconds to play.
Yeah, just a lot of diligence by the Lady Wildcats, David. They just stuck in this game. You know, as I said, they were outscored in the third quarter. They outscored the Lady Panthers in the second quarter, but they were again outscored in the third quarter. So, but they stuck to it, and they just stuck to their game plan and worked hard, and that's exactly what they're doing here. And I guarantee you, Coach is calling up a play here to make sure that they do not give just an easy shot away on the inbound pass here.
47-45. Powell will have the basketball underneath their goal. 4.4 seconds. Oak Ridge by 2. 47-45. The Wildcats trying to win their 4th ball game. It has been a struggle for sure. Wildcats close to 20 turnovers easy in the ball game. I'll ask Coach Taylor afterwards. 47-45. They're going to have Evelyn Eubanks in front of the inbounder. She's 6'3". Not going to give anything easy. Yet to get it in. Yet to do it. They work it out 3. No good. Oak Ridge wins. Oak Ridge wins all the way back. A big double-digit lead by Powell the entire ball game. A tremendous 4th quarter by the Lady Wildcats, and they win the ball game 47-45.
They did not take the lead to 41 seconds left, and they never gave it up, David. They just kept fighting on defense. What a great effort by the Lady Wildcats. What a great victory. And this is a region game. This is important. And I am so proud of these Lady Wildcats. This was worth the price of admission right here.
So much fun. It wasn't fun for 3 quarters, Marquez, but the Lady Wildcats got it done in the 4th quarter when they needed to.
Yeah, as I said, David, they were just so diligent. Looking here, David, we'll talk about it later, but the Lady Wildcats outscored the Lady Panthers 18-7